All right, so we're talking with George Michael Steinbrenner IV, Harding Steinbrenner Racing, and we talked with you last year at Road America. A lot has changed since then. It's been 10 months, but a lot has changed. Can you talk about what's happened in those 10 months and how things are going?
A lot has happened. We partnered with Harding Racing and formed Harding Steinbrenner Racing in IndyCar with Colton Herta as the driver. It was kind of our plan all along, and we found our great home at Harding, and it was sort of the best deal that we had out there. And so far the season has been going really well in terms of our speed and fielding a competitive car. We've had a bit of bad luck and a bit of lapse in execution a couple times, but that comes with experience. And we've had it all come together once, and that was in Coda, and so we know we can do it, and it's all about now turning laps so the guys start to be able to do it more consistently.
So you've been doing this, basically racing. This is your third season now.
Right.
Harding, it's been their third season now. You guys have teamed up. Did you have goals coming into the season? Are you surpassing them already?
Well, with the win, we've already surpassed our goals to an extent. Our goal going into it was compete for Rookie of the Year, compete for top 10s, finish races, and gather as much information and experience as we can. So far, we've been able to accomplish most of that goal, with sometimes exceeding it and then sometimes not exceeding. But overall, we've been able to push past our initial outlook and goal on the season, but we need to keep it steady, especially still this early in the season. You don't know what your season's going to look like until after the checkered flag in Indy, so we still have a little ways to go before we know really what our ultimate goal for the end of the season will be.
Last year, you were really excited here at the Freedom 100, right? I mean, the emotions were huge. How did Coda compare to that?
It's something special to win a race at the Brickyard. And even if it's in lights, it's still a crazy feeling to kiss the bricks and to be in that victory circle. But I think just winning an IndyCar race for me was a bigger deal because it was just the ultimate goal to get here, and to be able to accomplish that goal so quickly of getting here and then winning was something really special, something I'll never forget.
And now you're here at Indianapolis. We're here right before the Grand Prix. Colton was really fast yesterday. Looked like he almost had a shot at the pole here, but he looks like he's going to be really good for the race. But obviously the big prize, every race is a big prize, but the big prize is the Indianapolis 500, which you've been dreaming about pretty much your whole life. What's your nerves like? What's your excitement level like for the 500?
I'm extremely nervous. Yeah, it's just a realization of a lifelong goal for myself and for Colton, to be in the Indy 500 and to have an IndyCar roll around the speedway at 230 miles an hour is something that it's amazing to see when it's not your car, but when it is, it's breathtaking. And so we've had one test on the speedway so far. We finished our rookie orientation. Colton was very comfortable and he was fast. So we'll see come Monday where we're at in terms of the rest of the field in full-blown competition and first practice.
And you've been fast pretty much all year round, starting with the open test, and then the speed has always been there.
Anything else?
Do you feel like you belong here? Is there something that you guys have won a race, so that really helps. I talked to a couple of the other IndyCar drivers about feeling like you actually, okay, now I belong here in the series. What's your feeling on that?
I think the win is it. I think when you win, you beat the rest of the field on that given day, and if you're able to do that, then you deserve to be here. So it was a verification for all of us, for Colton especially, of a sort of verification of the talent that he is and the crew that we have behind him. So yeah, we're going into every weekend with a sort of a clean slate mentality. We're not quite at the place where we think that we can go in and win every weekend until the car says otherwise, Colton says otherwise, and we take it to the top of the charts. But this weekend at the GP, it seems like it's one of those weekends where, given all the information that we have from the practice and qualifying sessions, we feel like we have a pretty good shot at it.
A lot has been made about Colton being the youngest winner ever, but you're got to be the youngest owner ever to win a IndyCar Series race. How's that got to feel?
Well, I keep being told I'm the youngest ever, and I don't know. According to the record books they have, at least, you never know. Back in the old days of AAA or USAC, a young kid entering his own car in a short race, It's something special. I think for me, just being IndyCar owner is more important than being youngest. This could have come when I was 50, and for all I care, it's the goal. So at any age, to be able to accomplish it is something special for myself.
It's got to be neat to be hanging out with some of the other owners that you've been, watching on TV, that you've been hanging around when you've been in the shops like that. And now you are established, and you're not a Penske yet, but you're on your way.
Well, yeah, I've got a long ways to go before I'm Penske or Ganassi or Andretti. They've won a couple hundred, so my one doesn't really hold up too much on that. But it feels good to get that one and to sort of establish the team and its legitimacy. And, now the goal is to stick around and try and be as competitive as possible, because it'll take a couple more weekends of running in the top 6 before we can say that we're really a top team. And so far, we've had the speed to do it. We just have to accomplish it.